Hey folks, it's your pal Bobby here, back again for another snack review. This time we're dealing with another Enjoy product snack called Premium Mix Mochi Balls. I believe mochi is the correct way to say that, but I guess truthfully I'm not sure. Perhaps mochi or mochi. But regardless though, we can take a look at the packaging here. The EnjoySnack products all kind of just have this plain packaging, which I like. I know I've mentioned before that you just kind of see what you're getting with this style of packaging, and I think that that's very nice. Also, one of the things that are standing out to me, of course, with a lot of EnjoySnack products is the coloration of these snacks and the way that it looks. It always looks very appealing, appetizing, or at the very least interesting. I mean, I've never seen a snack quite like this that's had all of these different colored pieces in it all at the same time. So like we mentioned, this is a Japanese style peanut cracker. And what I understand that to mean is that inside of each of these crackers is a peanut, which I believe we had one time in a snack before, and it was very nice. It was a surprise in the previous snack review, but this time we know what we're up against, what we're in for, so to speak. I just kind of caught a kick out of how many different countries and places there are on this packaging. We have Japanese style peanut cracker, but it's from Japan. I'm sorry, it's not from Japan. It's a product of China, and it's distributed by somewhere in Honolulu. So several places on the other side of the globe, I guess you could say, have in one way, shape, or form, gotten this product together, invented, and over to me. So I think really what's left here is to open this up. We'll see if each one of these tastes any different than the others. I'm not sure. Maybe they all taste the same, but that's what we're here to find out. Okay, folks, we've gotten this opened up and poured out into our bowl here. And I'm not sure if we've necessarily gotten each separate piece into this bowl. Not sure. So I think the same thing we're going to do, like we did with the previous snack mixture video, is we're going to lay these out and just see how many pieces we're dealing with. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we've gotten all of the pieces out here. I made extra sure that this is the complete count of separate pieces in the bag, and I believe that I've gotten them all here. So we have 3, 6, 9, and 10 separate pieces. A lot of them are in the similar shape. Basically two shapes. We have the round shape here and I don't know what you'd say, more of a disc shape here with different pieces kind of coated on top. There's at least some sort of seaweed, some sort of sesame seed, and same thing could be said about these round pieces. Sesame seed there, a little speck. Don't see any sesame seeds on the round pieces, but that's all right. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to start from the left, head on over to the right, and we're going to see if these things taste the same or if they taste individually different. First one here is this red sphere, which appears to have a little bit of seaweed specked onto the top of it. Isn't too sticky or anything like that, and I don't think that many of these are really going to smell any different. It smells kind of like the slight soy sauce kind of flavor, and just kind of has that general stickiness on the fingers, like a breakfast cereal. Again, I don't. So you kind of will stick to your finger a little bit if you let it, but it's not too sticky overall. So I think really all there is to do here is we're going to see what this tastes like as is, and then of course we'll bite into it expecting perhaps a peanut inside. So here we go. And right away it's that rice cracker soy sauce flavor, and it really comes in a lot of different shapes and sizes here. And truthfully, I really like it. This is the one that I'm currently chewing on. This is a separate one, of course. The initial flavor is very good. Kind of has that little bit of a cereal kind of wheat taste. I don't know if it's wheat exactly, but I guess it's rice. And that delicious soy sauce kind of subtle flavor. Something that I've kind of come to expect, excuse me, out of the EnjoySnack product. So I think we'll give it a bite. Okay, it got very sweet when it was bitten into. I can definitely taste the peanut that's inside. The peanut might be coated with something that's making it sweet. I'm not sure, but you definitely get the nice mixed taste of the peanut and the rice cracker all at once, and it kind of overall has a sweet taste to it. Let's see if we can take a look at the peanut that might be inside of this one. I'm going to give it a bite. That might have worked out pretty well. Almost looks like a M&M or something like that. And if I very carefully, oh, it's going to crumble. If I take the peanut out of the outer shell here, I think it is coated, I dropped it of course, I think it is coated with a little bit of something that's going to give it that sweet flavor. Definitely feels a little too smooth for a normal peanut. Let's just try this one. You know, the more I taste it, it might just be a peanut, but it's a very good one. And it still has that sweet kind of taste to it. So let me get these crumbs out of the way. But I would say that particular snack, the red round ball, so far, it's very good. Nothing, life-changing or anything like that. But definitely if I had a bowl full of those, I would eat them. Next up here, we have this disc appearance looking piece. And if I had to guess, actually it looks like there's both black and white sesame seeds on this one. I'm not really sure if that's going to add to the flavor or not, but I guess there's just one way to find out, so let's do it. Wow. It's a very strong, different taste than the last piece. I can't make out exactly what the flavor is, but it definitely hit my tongue right away for about a second or two before dissipating. It was a good taste. Perhaps it was the poppy seeds that I didn't think, or the sesame seeds rather, that I didn't think would have any flavor. Moving on to now the same kind of rice flavor, similar to the last one. So I think that might be the consistency between all these pieces. Giving it a chew. Very good. I think these pieces will taste the same, but that was the same good taste between the rice cracker and the peanut that's inside. So the difference there would be the unique kind of flavor that hits your tongue right away, thanks to, I guess, the sesame seeds. I would definitely eat a bowl full of those as well. Next up, we have something very similar to the very first one, except it's not red, just a yellow or maybe a natural looking colored ball here with a couple specks of the specks. I can't really get it off. Specks of the seaweed. So let's give it a try. Definitely has that same flavor. I'm gonna try to get one more actually. That one does taste a little different. I'm trying to figure out if there's a corn kind of taste to it. It might all just be in my head, but the crunch was a little bit stronger on this particular one, and the flavor seemed a little different. Also very good. I'm gonna just bite this one straight away. Here's the one that I'm currently eating. That's a unique flavor. It's tough to really say what that is, but it's enjoyable. I don't know, that's a unique taste. I wish I had better words to describe it other than that. So far, though, we're 3 for 3. This one kind of looks like a bird egg or a dinosaur egg or something like that. It's got a orange streak right down the middle. Um, Maybe by accident. Doesn't seem to go all the way around or anything. Same kind of cylinder, sphere type shape. We'll just give this another try. Doesn't taste like much of anything, just in your mouth. But I'll give it a chew here. Similar to the last piece with the crunch and that unique taste that kind of follows up, mixed in with the peanut taste. I would say the last two were very similar, but very good. Might go without saying then, this next one might also be similar to the others. This one's a green circle sphere type thing with a little speck of seaweed on it. Through this camera here, it actually kind of looks like I'm holding a watermelon. A very small watermelon, but let's give this a try. The same kind of not much flavor initially, so I'm just going to chew it. Not really much to say about that one. Very similar to the other last two. Very good. Not much of a difference in taste. Moving right along, we have what looks to be like one of the round pieces with the orange streak through it that got smushed. I see more than one of these, though, in the bag, so either they all got smushed or this is just another shape purposefully. This one actually has a lot more orange on it, so I'm going to try this one instead, I think. They all smell the same. Yeah, not much. Slight sweet, not sweet, soy sauce scent to it, but really nothing there. So that's why I don't keep mentioning what it smells like. But let's give this a pop in. Again, very similar. But in truth, because of the fact it was more of a disc than a sphere, there's no initial big crunch. It kind of just caved into the peanut, and you're able to chew it up from there. But very good. Similar, again. This one I'm curious about, truthfully, because this looks like it has that soy sauce flavoring on it. All of the kind of all of the kind of golden brown snacks that I've had all kind of taste like that. And it's very, very good, I think. It's a subtle taste, but it's a present taste, and it's good. And I'm curious to see if we'll get the same thing here. And you definitely do. Delicious. This is the one I'm chewing here, or about to chew. I just love that soy sauce kind of subtle flavor. It's absolutely delicious, in my opinion. And it lasts quite a while. It's still lasting. I'm just kind of moving it around my mouth until the flavor goes away. Might be gone by now, so let's give it a chew. Same kind of thing with the disc shape. No initial big crunch. It just kind of collapses in on itself, and the peanut is there to give that extra flavor. But very good. The rice cracker mixes in nicely with that peanut, and of course the very, very subtle, by the time I had it, soy sauce flavor. Let's just pop this one in my mouth and chew it right away. They kind of lose the soy sauce flavor doing it that way. So if I had a whole bowl of those, I definitely would eat them, but I would most likely keep them in my mouth for a while before chewing. So that might be my favorite so far. Next up, we have another disc-shaped one with really no bells and whistles. This might just be like a plain example of this. I'm just going to chew it. No real flavor as it goes hits your taste buds, but let's chew it up. Since there's not a lot of flavor in the rice cracker itself on that one, you get probably more of a peanut taste once you chew it on up. But very good, standard, nothing too special, kind of similar to the other ones that fell into that same boat. Looks like we're down to the last two here, and this one is definitely covered in seaweed, as you can see. And I'm not sure, but there may be that same soy sauce flavoring underneath all this seaweed. And those are probably going to be two very delicious flavors at once. So I'm going to see what this tastes like just as is. Definitely has that. Wow. Okay, that one's very good. It might have the soy sauce flavoring underneath it, but truthfully, the seaweed flavor is really standing out here. It straight up just tastes like seaweed. But to me, that's good. Very interesting and good flavor. I'm a fan of that one. The seaweed taste really persists. It's still there. It's not going away. That one might be my favorite now. The last one has been usurped. So let's give it a chew. Just as good. Truthfully, the peanut on that particular one doesn't really add much. It's a third flavor where the first two flavors is kind of maybe all I really need. But overall, I would for sure enjoy a bowl of just that piece. The seaweed really made it stand out above the others. This is our last piece here, and it might be an amalgamation of all the other pieces we've had similarly to the discs. And maybe that's some seaweed on it, and probably no soy sauce flavor underneath. So let's see. I'm not sure what this tastes like. It definitely doesn't taste as strong of seaweed like the last one. I don't think that's seaweed at all, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Almost reminds me of spinach or something, but I'm pretty sure it's not that. Try this last one here. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say about that last piece. Whatever was coating it definitely is trying to stand out flavor-wise, but it never really kind of gets there. So, yeah, definitely tastes fine. You know, the rice cracker and peanut inside make it taste pretty darn good, but nothing too special. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, that basically concludes all of our taste testing of all of the each individual pieces that are in this bag. I would say probably half of them taste quite similar, and then the other few remaining ones that there's a couple I think that taste like the soy sauce, and a few that kind of dabble into the seaweed flavor as well. But truthfully, hands down, these guys here are my favorite. Like I mentioned before, you have that very lasting, powerful seaweed taste thanks to what it's coated in here, and underneath that subtle soy sauce flavor. So I think this particular piece is the winner for me, but overall, as a snack in general, you know, if you had a nice bowl of these like this, you'd get a little bit of a different taste in, you know, each handful, I guess you could say. So definitely 2 thumbs up for me. If you ever get the opportunity to try this out, I would recommend it. I mean, it's not life-changing or anything. It's just a good snack. It basically delivers what it seems like it's trying to. And the seaweed, for me personally, is the ultimate bonus. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, well, this has been your pal Bobby. Thank you for joining me for this week's snack review. And I hope to see you again soon. And we'll be back with another snack. Have a good rest of your day.